Hello YouTube, today I'll be showing you how users of Windows 8 and 8.1 who actually face a lot of difficulties since Windows 8 and 8.1 don't have an ad hoc network provision directly, so they can actually they can make a hotspot, but they don't have it all set like there used to be in Windows 7. So they actually have to do it in command prompt, excuse me. So there's a certain code for that, but it's quite lengthy. Okay, I'll show you my point. I'll make my point later, but let me first show you how you can actually do it using command prompt. So to do that, and we are, to be sure, we're talking about making hotspot off your laptop, which can be used for LAN gaming, that is multiplayer gaming on LAN or wireless connection, or sharing your internet connection that you may be having in your laptop, either from LAN or from Wi-Fi, sharing it over a hotspot so that other devices like your mobile or some other laptop, or let's say any of the devices that cannot be directly connected to your internet connection, can use it. That is why we build hotspot. Okay, so let's see how to do this actually. Okay, go here on your Windows icon, then you'll have to right click on it, then you'll see a bunch of lists here. Open command prompt with admin authorities, you'd be needing that. Okay, so the command that actually is, I'm gonna write it down, you can read it right from here. Let me just increase its size a bit. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so here goes. Okay, so what I wrote here is net sh wlan set hosted network mode equals allow SSID equals YouTube Wi-Fi. This SSID is nothing but the name of your Wi-Fi connection that other people are you'd be seeing on other devices, and this key is nothing but the password that other people or other devices would actually need to get connected to this hotspot of yours. Then you press enter. See hosted network mode has been set to allow. It has been set to allow, but it has not been actually made yet. So to do that, there's another code that you'd have to write. It goes like this. Net sh wlan start hosted network. This would actually start broadcasting your hosted network or your ad hoc or your hotspot, whatever you might like to call it, and then you'd actually be able to see it. Then you press enter, then you'd see hosted network started. Now I'll show you. Remember, the name of my the network that I hosted, sorry, is YouTube Wi-Fi. Okay, so let me just go to the network connections here, right click, open network sharing center. You see there, you got it. It's YouTube Wi-Fi. This is your hosted network to which other people can connect, or you can play games or multiplayer wireless games, or you can actually share your internet connection over this. Okay, but my point was that it's quite tedious of a task to actually write the bunch of codes again and again, over and over again, just to build this hotspot. And let's face it, this is not very easy one to remember either for some of us. So what you can do, you can make batch files of these two commands and save them, and then all you'd have to do is run those two batch files with administrative authorities, and your hotspot would be automatically built up. Okay, I'll show you how to do that. Let me just close all these things. So you open Notepad. Okay, write the same commands, net sh ulan. Let me just give this a different name so that you can actually see that it works. YouTube Wi-Fi 2 key equals, you don't have to put this key, I'm just showing this in order to actually demonstrate how it works. You can put a better, more secure key to your network. So this is the same, net shwlan set hosted network mode equals allow ssid equals to YouTube Wi-Fi 2, then key. Now what you have to do is you have to save as this file. Okay, that always cracks me up. Never mind. You have to save as this file to your desktop or wherever you want to keep it. Then name the file anything. Let's say hosted one dot extension should be bat. That is the extension for a batch file. Batch file is nothing but a file that actually has been made from the command prompt. So hosted one dot bat, and I'm gonna save it on my desktop. Save. You'll see a batch file here. Now you'll have to make another batch file, since as you'd be remembering, you actually used two commands. Notepad net sh wlan start hosted network. Now you'll have to do the same thing with it. Save as desktop, then hosted 2.bat. Save. Now you'll have two batch files here, and they'll be remaining on your desktop every time, and you can use them. It comes quite handy for those who actually play online games. Online, I mean multiplayer games with your friends having around. So now all you have to do is right click this file, run as administrator. Remember this, unless you do this run as administrator, it's not gonna work. The batch file wouldn't actually be executed, and you wouldn't be able to see it either, and you'd be all like, why the hosting network is not being built up. So okay, run as administrator, then next file, run as administrator. Now the name of my Wi-Fi of my hotspot should be YouTube Wi-Fi 2. So there you go, YouTube Wi-Fi 2. It works, guys. Okay, so I hope this would come in handy. I'll do a video just to show how to actually share your internet connection over it, but that's be a whole different tutorial. Till then, goodbye, see you, have a nice day.